everyone, and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and it's nice to see you over here. If you are new here, my name is Lydia. You can go and follow me on Instagram as well. My handle is at Lydia Jane Tomlinson. So today I'm going to talk to you about trends for spring summer 2020. And although I'd say my content is mostly classic pieces and re-wearing and styling, I also think it's nice to inject a bit of trend in every now and again. And I want this video to focus on really wearable trends and how to actually wear those trends and incorporate them into your wardrobe rather than just those out there ones that you can only wear once. So let us commence. We are going to start with these naked fashion trousers, and they are the kind of, I don't even know what you'd call these, the tapered leg, ankle strap, ankle tie trousers that we are seeing creeping in. Definitely saw them quite a lot at Fashion Week. They look so good as well with a cropped blazer, which is also a trend that I've not actually included in this video, but paired with a cropped blazer I just feel like they look so modern. But here I've put them with a basic white t-shirt, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Hold off from the t-shirt questions because that will be coming. So yeah, put them with this t-shirt, again, a nod to the trends, and some strappy sandals. But I also feel like if you don't want to invest in a pair of these trousers, you can get a pair of tie-up sandals and wrap the tie around a pair of, normal straight leg or tapered trousers, and you'd get exactly the same effect. So don't feel like you need to rush out and buy these exact ones, but you can kind of recreate that style yourself. But these are fabulous. I feel like they just go with everything. They're beige, so you can easily incorporate them into your wardrobe. I think whilst it's still quite cold, I mean it is in England anyway, you can wear them with like some kitten heeled boots or something like that. Whereas going into spring, you can wear them with heeled strappy sandals like I'm wearing here, or even flat sandals I think would look really nice with this. But yeah, this is one trend we are seeing a lot of around, and I just think it's quite cool and an easy way to look modern but without having to wear something that's quite striking or bold or out there. It's quite fresh, easy, elegant, understated, but with that nod to the trend thrown in there, so you'll be able to get your wear out of these all throughout summer. I also popped it with the trench coat, which I just feel like adds another spring element to it, and trench coats is going to be something I'm going to be talking about any minute now. I just think it looks really nice all together. The beiges, the light tones look lovely for spring as well. So I told you I wouldn't leave you hanging with the white t-shirt, and that is what I'm going to explain next. So this kind of came around from the Frankie shop. Their t-shirts are about £70 I think, and they've got the puff sleeves. I'm sure, I mean, you cannot miss them almost if you are interested in fashion and looking at trends, because it is everywhere. It's kind of puff sleeves, high neck, and kind of straight. I don't know if the Frankie shop one is cropped. You can tuck it into a lot. So that is where this style has kind of derived from, and now we're seeing it on loads of high street websites. I've seen it, to be honest, I've seen it on so many different stores, but I think Zara also do a perhaps more statement version of this top. But this was £7.99. Yes, you heard it correctly, £7.99. And it's just this really cute, simple white top with the puff sleeves, but it's not too much. So I feel like if you are looking for a really wearable trend, this is definitely it, more so even than the Frankie shop t-shirt. Because it's just got that slight puff there. What's great about it is that it comes all the way up here, so you don't feel like it's all loose. Some t-shirts just feel so loose around here, and I just don't think it's flattering, but it comes right the way up. It's got the high neck style that's really in with the crop sleeves that are slightly puffed. I think it looks so nice worn in the evening. If you want to look a bit more casual, I personally don't like looking really dressy in the evening. I'm not into short skirts and dresses and things like that. I think if you want a cooler, fresher take on evening wear, wear a t-shirt like this with a statement necklace, or as I've worn in the cutaways, a statement belt, which is another trend. I've not really gone into detail on that in the video. I've not done any more cutaways of it, but a statement belt is something to go for this season. So easy to update your look. So just with that, or a statement necklace, statement earring, statement belt, pair of trousers, it would look really good, again, as I wore it in the last cutaway with those tapered leg trousers, but also jeans and some strappy sandals if you want to be casual going into spring. So yeah, for $7.99, I mean, absolute bargain. No more words, no more words. So we are next going to talk about the trench coat, and this probably comes as no surprise to you that the trench coat is very much in season. I feel like we see a rendition of it every spring, but I feel like it's going to be big for this year. We're going to see them a lot, and I think one of the things to take away from this year is that they're going to be quite maybe asymmetric or different, unusual, oversized, and elements to it that aren't the traditional trench coat, and I think that makes something look so much more stylish. It's very much along the pattern of the other two things I've shown you. There are classic items like classic tapered trousers, classic white t-shirt, classic trench coat, but they've all got little elements of twists to them, so statement shoulders, tapered leg, cutaway details. So the one I'm wearing is from Sana NY. I absolutely adore this coat, and what's great about this is got the asymmetric sleeves, which I absolutely love. I just feel like that's so chic. I love the shade of it, perfect shade of stony beige for me, and I've worn it here with some leather trousers, black t-shirt. You can put a black jumper on with it, you know, anything goes with that kind of shade. I feel like you can combine so much in your wardrobe with that, but I quite like the simplicity of the white t-shirt under plain gold jewellery with it. It's so me. I feel like that style's very me, very classic, but with a bit of a modern twist. So the next piece I'm going to talk about is the leather skirt, and I feel like we are seeing a lot of leather pieces around. We are seeing leather trench coats, leather pencil skirts, pleated skirts that are leather A-line skirts, leather shirts, leather over jackets, leather biker jackets. Leather and denim, I think, are going to be two massive trends for the season. So I actually did a kind of trend video on Instagram, and I went for the trench coat, then the leather trench coat. So this time I thought I'd go for the leather skirt just to show something a little bit different. And I think this is so nice for workwear, the way I've styled it, just with some plain black boots and a jumper, or you could wear it with maybe some shorter block heel boots, or even with trainers if you're in a more smart casual work environment, trainers and if a shirt or a jumper like that, or really dress it up with some high heel boots like I've done, maybe a really nice blouse. I just think it's so versatile for work and something a little bit different that you wouldn't normally wear. You'll have also seen some of these pieces in my previous H&M haul. So I think although this is a trend video, I think it's nice because you can see, if you go back to my H&M video, you can see ways that I've styled it. So yes, it is trends, but I want to show you that there are multiple ways to wear that, and although it is repeating the content in a way, I'm sharing the same thing again. I think that's a good thing, and I think it kind of shares how to wear it in so many different ways and the versatility of it. So yeah, I just popped this on with a jumper this time, but you could wear it so many different ways. If you go to that video, you can see me wearing that in other ways. Okay, so the next trend of note, I'd say this is more of a micro trend, so it's not a huge trend, but it's something I've been seeing and actually really loving. I have touched on this before, especially on Instagram, but camel and pink together. Such great colours on their own, but put them together and they just look so chic, so expensive, and also so different as well. It's something we just wouldn't go for. So I've popped it here with camel trousers, black shoes, black belt, black blazer, because that's something we probably all have in our wardrobes. Really easy to combine, and I'd say most people here, I mean me normally, would gravitate towards a white or black t-shirt to go with this outfit, but I feel like the pink just gives it a bit of something extra, a bit of something unusual, but it still keeps it all classic, but just adds that little bit of statement. But I love this kind of t-shirt, maybe with a camel blazer. But yeah, I just love the pink and camel shades together. I just think they work so well. Very, very spring-like, which I think is lovely. It's nice to incorporate some brighter, more pastel shades into your wardrobe in spring. And this t-shirt, I mean, you can just wear it time and time again. This again was in my H&M haul, so you can go over there and see it. But I've also seen some nice pink shirts around. Arquette, I know, do a lovely pink trench coat, but for me, because I'm not as much of a colour person, I thought I'd go for the t-shirt, keep it simple, something that I can wear in different ways. I didn't want to invest too much into it because I do normally wear neutrals, but this I can just incorporate in with all of those. And next we have the knitted vest. So these are probably going to be something we're seeing a lot of, and I personally love this trend because I really like wearing shirts like this, as you can see. However, I'm a very, very cold person in the literal sense, not the, you know, personality sense. Hopefully not anyway. So yeah, I'm a very cold person and I like having warmth, obviously. So it's nice to have that knitted layer over the top of your shirt, but still be able to show the shirt off, which I just think is absolutely win-win. You cannot go wrong with this. Also think knitted vests like this look really nice for work, again with a shirt, smart trousers, and some loafers maybe. But also at the weekend, it's kind of touching that border between smart casual style if you wear it with a shirt. Or another trend at the moment that is huge, which again I've not included in this, but may include in future videos, are puff sleeves. So if you have a nice knitted vest on, you'll be able to see that puff sleeve underneath there. So definitely a really good piece for going into spring. Really nice to layer that under coats as well, so you can wear your coat without feeling like you've got a big bulky knit under the sleeves, but you've still got that extra layer of warmth. So obviously for me, warmth is key, so this is a great trend for me. This one is from Zara. I think it was $29.99, and I've actually worn it quite a few times already, but I can see it really easily worn with jeans, smart trousers, loads of different ways, belted, done up and belted over the top, or just worn loose and open, and because it's black it'll go with so much. But I've also seen some really nice beige ones available as well, so definitely worth having a look out for a knitted vest, because I do think it's an item you'll be able to get a lot of wear out of. So that concludes my trend video. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, there are so many more trends going on at the moment that I feel like also are really wearable, but I just wanted to pick a select few and just show you how I actually am wearing those and incorporating them into my wardrobe rather than just discussing it and telling you what's in trend. It's nice to actually show you something that's wearable, because as we know, trends aren't always that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have. Leave any comments, any other videos you'd like to see, or if you'd like to see more trend videos kind of going forward, a bit like this. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give it a thumbs up as well. That would really mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!